Okay. Hey, we're ready to get going. So I'm going to show you today of what I have that I take to my glamour appointments. And if you watched last week, we talked about some tips of just having things ready at all times, ready to go, and not something that you dip into at your home for yourself, but just go ahead, bite the bullet, and get just strictly demo bags for skincare. Here's my skincare demo bag with all my supplements, and then have a separate bag for your glamour appointment. Okay, because when you do that second appointment, it's usually they're already on skincare, they're already on supplements. And so when I do the glamour, this is my demo bag, it's full. I really wish I could tell you that I'm organized and it's all organized. It's not. And I really was going to pretend like I was organized and organize it for you so that I could say this bag is CC cream, but my CC creams are scattered. And so I'm just going to take out one bag at a time and just kind of let you see. So I always have finishing spray. Okay, finishing spray, because that's part of the advanced glamour. So you want to get a demo finishing spray. CC cream. You want to have every shade because you don't know who's going to be there. And there's just a comfort when you have everything. I know that if you've been in Mary Kay long enough, you've been in both situations where you didn't have every color and you're just like, you feel this anxiety. But then when you do have everything, you're just confident, you're relaxed. It's just a better appointment. And so, if you're someone who you don't have everything yet and you're straddling that fence, this is a business. Just go get a credit card with 0% down, get your inventory, get enough inventory for your demos, so it doesn't affect your stock, and start paying it off while at 0% interest. And then come next tax season, the difference from you having your business versus not having a business, look at that difference, know your number, and the difference between your business deductions and your refund from that versus what your refund would have been if you didn't have a business. That difference is what you're going to pay off your business with for this next year. And then after that, that extra can be anything. It could be, granite countertops. It can be your whatever you want to apply for, or apply it to. But when you're getting your business started, you want to have the stuff that you need, the products, the demos. So let's get back to my bag. Love the brow tints. You want to have every color brow tint and be ready, because everybody that uses this, I sell it to. It's a great reorder. That's increasing your ticket. What you're doing, skincare, supplements, first appointment, second appointment is your glamour. And you're increasing that ticket to where your customer could literally order from you every single month. Okay, that adds up. That's called a head to toe customer. Okay, so creamy eyeshadows. I love these. I have every color and I sell them. Everybody buys all 4 colors. I know Debbie has a lot of customers like that. Everybody gets all 4 colors when you show them these colors. So these are, because this is my dash out the door look. Okay. Eye primer. You want to have all the primers. There's Janet. Janet's coming in. So you want to have all the eye primers. Eyeshadow primer, foundation primer, mascara primer. Okay, this is eyeshadow glue. This keeps everything on. This will last forever. This stuff lasts for a long time. I always carry, you guys, we don't talk about this enough, but it's an amazing product. I always carry the oil. It's called oil mattifier. I wish I was shiny. I'm really not a shiny person, but I do see a little bit of a shine, but I want you to watch this. You take this product and it's for your shining stars, okay? And you don't rub this in, it messes up the chemistry, okay? So watch up here on my forehead was a little shiny. It's probably gonna wrinkle up really bad because I never put oil control stuff on my, okay, watch the shine go away. You see that? Shine's gone. It's instant. This is fantastic at your parties, like instant. It's just like our instant puffiness reducer. We've got some fantastic stuff. Did you guys shake your head if you saw that disappear? Isn't that fantastic? Okay. So that's a oil mattifier. Also, you want to have your lip primer. This is really good stuff. It's got vitamin C and E, and you use a plastic spatula and you scoop it off and you share it, okay, when you're doing their glamour. Also, you got to decide, are you going to do, you got 3 choices when it comes to lips. Are you going to do satin lips, scrub and the balm, or are you going to do lip gloss, lipstick, lip liner? Hang on just a second. Or are you going to do lip primer with your lipstick, lip liner, and lip, I already said primer. You get to decide. But you really can't do both because they mess up each other. Does that make sense? Your lip scrub and your balm is very hydrating, and you don't want to put lipstick over that. So you get to decide. So I would suggest, if you're doing glamour, you want to do your satin lips in your skincare and your supplements, because on that night you're not doing any glamour, and on your second appointment it's either the dash out the door look or it's your glamour, you know, whatever. And so I would do your lip primer, lip liner, lipstick, and then lip gloss. Teach your customers to layer. So that's 3 reorder colors: liner, lipstick, lip gloss. Okay. Now the other thing that's in this bag, just going to try to get out the one things that I don't. So if you just joined us, I've got finishing spray. I've got all my CC creams, every shade. We did the brow tint, okay? And then we did the creamy eyeshadows, all colors. And I show those. Lip liners, eyeliners, lip liners, okay? You want to have every color, and you can sanitize these. So I go to Walgreens or CVS, back in the back where you've got most of your diabetes, insulin stuff. You get these little alcohol swabs, okay? And they come like 1,000 in a box. And like, I've really only bought 1 box in, oh gosh, I don't know, 2 years or whatever. And so when someone uses it, I immediately have my swab. If I get it out, I clean it immediately. I do not wait to get home and clean it. It is clean that instant, okay? And then I tear it off just like this. I'm gonna clean it just to show you, even though I know it's already clean, because I do not put this back in my bag. Same with eyeliners, okay? Alcohol swabs, I clean it really good, even wipe it down. And it's clean. It goes back in my bag, okay? That's how you demo your eyeliners and your lip liners. I also make sure I've got everything in here. So that's basically every color of what I just showed you. All the colors, CC creams, the brow tints in that first bag. Lip liners, like I said, I really wish I could. Oh, and I have my brushes in there too, okay? I get my powder brush and foundation brush or blending brush, okay? The next bag, sorry, my part of my leftovers from my powders. I have every color powder. Like I said, it eases my anxiety of being at a party and not having all the right colors. Just go ahead, bite the bullet, order 1 of everything. Just do a specific order with just all your demos. That way, when it comes in, you're not tempted to put it on your shelf. You pull it out of the box, you fill up your bag, and you're ready to go. And it stays packed and ready, lock and loaded for your next appointment, okay? So you've got here's my blending brushes that are in here. I have about 2 or 3. Here's 2 in here. I have another one somewhere else. And I also always carry in my bag, the brush cleaner, so that I can clean these brushes. If I only have 3 brushes, I can clean the brushes and pass it on if it's a larger party, okay? Same thing with all the brushes that I carry. I also put together the perfect palette with a look just for show. I don't ever use this. I do have one that I'll use if someone doesn't want the creamy eyeshadow. But I just like to show this. This is how you sell it. And it's unique. We have a patent on this. I mean, it's unique to Mary Kay. Nobody else has this. And so I like to show that. All right. And so, of course, here's my foundation primer. Definitely got to have that. And moving on to the next bag. You've got the rest of my powders, okay? And now I have our wonderful creamy cheek colors. These are going to stay in here because I think these are going to be a hot seller. I've got 2 of the colors in here now. I've got to pull a box out and put the other 2 in here. And then the 2 new lipsticks. If you haven't seen them yet, they look like this and they pump up. It's pretty cool. All right, I have those in there ready. So that's in the 3rd bag. Once again, every color of every shade of CC cream, powders, brow tints, creamy eyeshadows for my dash out the door look. Okay, now we're moving into my 4th bag. And let me, oh, knew that was not going to work. Okay, here we go. So in this bag, it's really just kind of, I've got my alcohol swabs. I've got more lip liners. I have some of the old things that I need to get rid of that were, you do need to clean it out every now and then. I'm really bad about not cleaning it out. This was just used a few times and it was a limited edition. Here's some more. I need to clean that out. And look at this. I never really knew what to use this for. So I can clean that out now. But here's all my liners. See, every liner. Go ahead, guys. I'm telling you, this is how you get your customers loyal to Mary Kay, is when they can try before they buy. All my liners right here. And there's more. Okay. So here's some more. And gotta have this wrinkle filler at your glamour appointment. Okay. And then mascara, all your mascaras. So I normally have all 3. I have Ultimate, Lash Intensity, and Lash Love or Fanorama. And I had to, they do dry out. So make sure that you check your eyeshadows frequently, because even if they're not empty, they do dry out. And you don't want to get to a party and have dry mascara. All right, so that is in a nutshell. Why do I keep hitting this? In a nutshell, I have a loaded glamour bag that is full of everything, and I always have confidence when I leave that I have what I need. All right, so Mary Ann's going to show you what she has in her bag. So Mary Ann, let me pin you. So add pin. There you go. Okay.
Before I get started, does anybody have any questions about Michelle's bag or anything that she shared so far? Okay.
Oh, I have concealer and under eye corrector. Where did I miss that?
I know, right? Best stuff ever. And
Amazing.
probably translucent powder.
Yeah.
So I love Michelle that you shared at the beginning. You're like, I thought about getting it organized, but no, because my thought too. So my bag looks totally different. I have hopes and dreams to be like Michelle some days. And, you know, it takes time to put everything into practice. But in the meantime, you just do as you can. So my bag looks totally different. It's still organized. But I do things a little differently. It still has all the same products that she's over here on my screen. I'm putting like, I'm pinned and pointing to nowhere. Just dancing. Okay. And also I do makeup artistry fairly frequently, like during homecoming season, prom season, and bridal season. And so for me personally, I kind of have to have all the colors all the time. And so for me to pack a different bag for, this is my just second appointment. I love those. Those always look like candy. I love lip glosses.
I do carry these. They just don't fit in my bag.
Right. So for me to switch in between a second appointment glamour bag that's a little bit more minimal to a full, I need everything, my makeup artistry go bag, to me, I just haven't figured that out yet, you know, unless I have, you know, personal sets, small set, makeup artistry set. Sounds like a good idea, but we're not there yet. So I want to show you mine. And I said, you know what, I'm going to be authentic and I'm just going to show them what I have. So tonight's authentic night. Yay. I mean, we're kind of always that way, but anyway, so here it is. And so when I do go to that second appointment, I do just have this bag and then my skincare bag. And so I'm still only going in with 2 bags when I go into an appointment. Okay. If I'm matching their full coverage, I have all 33 colors. So from fair skin to the darkest skin, I can foundation match anybody perfectly. And so I absolutely love that. You know, you want to get with people during the winter and during the summer, so that way you can match their dark and their light foundation shades. And also when you have this foundation shade on a chart, you can pick any concealer color, powder color. So it's really important to eventually get this color on everyone's profile card.
Marianne,
And then-
open that up so they can see, because I carry that too. And it's just fantastic. It has all the colors. There you go. And there's
And
a
then-
list. There's a list of every color that should go in there. And it's the list of what the company says is is it 14? 14 of the most popular shades.
And then I organized mine by undertone. These are all the cool to the warm undertones. And then I also labeled them
Oh.
the neutral to the rest of the cool. So
Awesome.
because I kept having to flip back and forth between things. So as you do things, you kind of learn how to make things easier for yourself. I keep my silky setting powders in one of these bags I got from MK Connections. I've had it for a long time. It does say Mary Kay in it. So Mary Kay has a lot of really cute makeup bags and organizers on MK Connections. And then I also carry our lipstick caddy. I can't remember if this is section 2 or on MK Connections.
Yeah, I love that. It was, I think it was section 2.
So
I
much.
have that too.
I love this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I keep all my most popular colors that I use. Love that one. And then I used to keep our brushes in the brush case, but once we came out with this thing, how cool is that? Oh my gosh. If you can't get this anymore, honestly, you can get these things at like Walmart. It doesn't say Mary Kay, but some of them are teal and black, and it's beautiful and it still looks good. It's totally fine. And I kind of keep them organized by like fluffy brushes, cheek brushes, foundation brushes, and then the smaller ones. So as I'm working, I can kind of get to them really quickly. And then I've had this forever, this thing. So I've got the lip glosses. I've got our new Supreme Hydrating lipsticks there. I've got in the front, I keep my all the brow colors and the liquid eyeshadows that Michelle was talking about. And this has a little container. There's the lip liners, and on the other side is our eye things like brow liners and eyeliners. So they're in their own little container things. Over here is all my concealers and a couple of other things, like there's some limited edition stuff. So can't use that. Don't get excited about it. And in the back, I had my CC cream, the finishing spray, some bronzers, and of course I've got the big palettes. Those fell down. Love these things. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I got different vinyl monogramming on these so I could tell the difference.
That's cute.
And there's all kinds of fun things you can get done. So this one is the eyeshadows. And then the other one, blending is my cardio. That's all of the cheek colors and the highlighters. And so I can easily tell the difference. So that one is how I organize mine. And that's what I use. I don't take everything out when I'm doing an appointment, a second appointment. I'm mostly just going to take out what I need. There has been a few times where I've used the actual roll-up bag, like I packed it ahead of time, and I just packed it in order of application. So like the first pocket was going to be the foundation primer, their CC creams, the under eye corrector, the silky setting powder, and then moving on to your eyes. So next pocket is going to be your eye primer, your liquid eyeshadows. I probably used the perfect palette and created a look just for them. If that's the goal. You know, some people are more advanced than others. Some people eyeshadow with 3 colors is too much, and the liquid eyeshadow is more than enough. You know, you just, when you pre-profile your classes, it tells you how to pack for your class. And then moving on to lips and cheeks in the other pocket. So that helps me go in order, and then that way I don't forget anything. Like I typically forget satin lips. It's always an afterthought for me. So putting it in the right pocket helps me out. So that's how I do things.
Yay. All right. So guys, was this helpful for you? Like I love looking at Marianne's brushes. So I'm having like brush envy right now. And I want to go and get my brushes. And I do want, I totally forgot about doing the vinyl on top of your compacts.
Yeah, and you can probably just get some vinyl lettering for that
Yep.
too.
Yep.
So you can make your own. You can make, just say like brush on beauty
Yep.
something. Yeah, that might be a fun hostess gift for a glamour party too.
Yep.
If you have access to those vinyl things.
Love that. All right. So are there any questions that you guys want to ask us about packing our demo bags? You guys are quiet. Let me stop the recording. I can resume. So I can resume it. Yay.
Yeah.
So before, always make sure that you have a special little container that you put your applicators in, because that's another anxiety moment for me, is when I get to a party and I don't have enough applicators. And so, order these off of, your section 2, just so you know, no matter what mascara I'm demoing, I always use the cheaper wands. So this is where you get like 30 for what, 15 cents or something like that. I don't get the expensive ones. Your sponge tip applicators, always make sure you have those. And Marianne's showing the doe foot wands. I can't reach my doe foot wand container. I'm sitting here in my studio, and so I have a little plastic snap folder that keeps my demos, but inside my studio I have little containers like this that'll hold my my applicators, and my doe foot wands are a little bit further away from me. So, and this has like a little, okay. And then I have another one on my the bigger room, and it's just little mason jars, and it has like a little holder. I'm going to get it really quickly so you can see it.
For my appointments, I've gotten candle holders from the Dollar Tree that were really pretty and that kind of matched everything. I have 2 silver mirrored looking ones. And so one holds the cotton eye rounds, and then the other one has the mascara wands with the doe foot applicators.
Mm-hmm. So here's the one that sits on my big farm table that we do. We can seat like 12 guests. And so I have them all, of course, organized. Here at this table, and is like usually where I do my personal one-on-ones. And then, so I do have like a little cotton. Oh, I saw the price tag on this. It's turned backwards, so, but it sits like this. So I never even noticed that. I love the little jewel top. See there? And, but yeah, so, just making everything, the fluff sales, but having those supplies, you can get those demo applicators, section 2, and have plenty of those. They're super, super cheap. I just restocked because we're going to have so many dinner and makeovers here starting up that COVID is, practically gone, that I didn't want to run out. So I just order, usually get 4 of each, so that, and sometimes there's like 30, I get a lot. So I don't like to run out. Okay. All right, guys. So I hope this was helpful tonight to help you get all booked up as we get ready to finish the year. I'm going to stop the recording right now.